Hey guys, it's Frosty Brostorm here. I just wanted to do a little bit of an update video, kind of what's going on and what I want to do in the future with the account. I know I've been posting some videos lately, just kind of updating, my weekly highlights on my character and just kind of going through the process, that typical that typical Maplers would. Um, but I want to go ahead and talk about the future of my main, which is my Ice Lightning, and the future of my account. I think we'll do a little bit of a change from my first video. So the goal in mind is definitely to get to endgame. Obviously, hopefully someday to complete Baldrix. That would be really great. Um, so we've actually made a lot of progress on the account in the past few months. So sitting at right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the latest account update, we were sitting around I don't know, somewhere in the 90 mil CP. I could be wrong. It's been a minute. Um, but I think right now with my familiars, I am sitting at 126 mil CP. And this is actually unlibbed. So I'm about to lib next week on the 1st. If I do a 2-man black mage, I will be liberating, and I will also be doing a video on that, so that's going to be really exciting. Other than that, I wanted to kind of give an update on where I want to go. I definitely want to solo black mage. I could definitely solo it right now. I have the damage for it. It's just a hands issue. It's about learning the fight, learning the mechanics and stuff like that, and making sure that I get better at it. So I eventually will solo black mage. Coming up, we have the winter update, which is a really big deal, especially for my guild. A lot of us are going to be playing the Challenger World, and I have decided to actually main a Ho Young, or second main a Ho Young, sorry. That will be my second character, and I will be playing that on the Challenger World, so I will be doing plenty of updates on that and content videos and of that nature, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I will be tracking much more of my progression throughout that. At the moment, my familiars, I'm actually just kind of sitting at 20 boss, 5% magic attack, and 6% magic attack. So still no, 40% or 30%, but we'll get there eventually. I do have a 40% IED fam, so I can probably shuffle around some stats and possibly use that to my advantage to maybe gain some more damage. Other than that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, so all the bosses that I can currently solo or have soloed, I soloed all the way up to Vihilla. I think the bosses that I'm going to be working on soloing in the future is going to be H. Saren and, some of those other bosses to start doing Kalos and Kaling. That way so I can start working towards Eternals eventually. My gear currently, I actually did some tapping this past 30% off. I think actually as of this recording it was today. So I decided to be a little, I guess a little gambly. So I went ahead and tapped some gear last night, and I actually did finally hit 22 star on all of my CRA. So that is completed for now. Hopefully we have some Star Force updates here pretty soon. And then I have the cape at 21, and then my gloves, boots, and shoulder are still at 17. I did boom some shoulders recently, but it's all good, no big deal. Since I'm liberating, I don't need to touch the weapon. And then I have 22 starred my sup, earrings, and belt. My ET is only 17, but the big one is I 21 starred my berserk. So I'm a little weary about trying to hit that 22 star, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and settle for 21 star for now. So this was my first berserk. The fact that it went to 21 is really awesome. I know people are probably going to be upset about that, or call for the mods to do something, I don't know. So I got pretty lucky with that. But we're just slowly making our progress. Pretty sure the buff duration on Ice Lightning is going away here pretty soon. So we'll have to re-roll some honor EXP and change some stuff here. We've saved up about 4 million of that, so we're prepared to start rolling. And then other than that, we've just been working on the account slowly. Let me look here. Oh, and then my symbols currently, I forgot to show that. So I'm sitting at, so this is about to upgrade actually tonight when I do my dailies. This will be level 10. And then Hotel Arcus is 8, 7, 7, and 5. So we're doing really good on our symbols. We're making progress. Obviously, my arcanes are maxed out. So I'm really happy with the progress on this. And currently my Legion is sitting at 9220. We've actually been doing really well with my Legion lately, progressing levels just slowly over time. So I'm really happy about that. Let me see here. So at the moment, our current boss mules, I don't think I actually talked about all of my boss mules in a recent video, or any video yet. So at the moment, obviously I have my main, and then my Shadower can probably do easy lucid and easy will, and so I make about 1.9 mil a week. I probably need to start doing normal lucid and normal will, and then my hero is in the same exact spot. They're sitting around 30-ish mil CP. My Bowmaster is about 15 mil, so I do like slime, so it's like 1.5 mil. And then my Ilium, Mechanic, Aaron, Lynn, Corsair, they're all Lomian mules, so like another 1 point something bill, 1.4 bill or whatever a week. Excuse me. And the other boss mules that I eventually will be working on is the Night Lord, the Thunderbreaker, and my Sia. I didn't actually enjoy the class as much as I thought I would. It is, you know, an easy class to play, but I just don't necessarily like the playstyle. So once the challenger gear goes away on this character, I will not be playing it anymore, and I will be replacing it with something else in the future. The Ho Young is right here because I was actually just kind of practicing some of the mechanics on it for when the Challenger World comes out. So that'll be really fun to kind of learn how they play and, you know, their mechanics and things. So it'll be pretty cool. Other than that, we're doing really good on the account. I'm hoping maybe I can try to push for 285 by maybe spring of next year, or I mean, shoot, with the updates, it might even be faster than that. Who knows? So we're doing really good with our progression. Other than that, that's kind of where we're headed. So if you guys really want to just like watch the updates on the Challenger World and kind of see where they're going, just watch me live on twitch.tv/FrostyBrostorm. Keep up with the YouTube videos. I'm going to try to roll them out as much as possible. But I think for now, the content videos that I'm going to be uploading on my Ice Lightning Mage are going to be fewer because I'm going to be focusing on the Challenger World much more. I'll still upload loot rooms and stuff like that for my Ice Lightning. And then if anything big happens on my Ice Lightning, I'll definitely be, you know, putting content out for that. But definitely look out for that Ho Young progression series. It's going to be a lot more in depth, a lot more to it. You know, it'll be more long form videos that way, so you guys can listen to it or watch it while you're at work or driving or just hanging out around the house. So it'll be a lot of fun. But that's kind of where we're at. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. I appreciate, you know, anybody that's coming in watching my videos and throwing a comment or a like or a sub. It's just really awesome that people are starting to take an interest in some of my content. Obviously, I'm very new to this content, so it's going to be a learning process for sure. A big shout out to my buddy Demius. He's been kind of helping me chop up these videos and kind of helping me cut and paste and, you know, shorten them for me so they're not too long. So I really appreciate him. He'll actually be in an interview later, so that'll be really fun. I got some more interview videos coming out, I think either today or tomorrow, so definitely look out for those. But again, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I will talk to y'all later.